Hey, and welcome. A mental loop is a thought that doesn't just visit, it circles. It replays the same scene, the same fear, the same question, as if your mind could finally feel safe if it just thinks a little harder. And the frustrating part is, the more you try to force the loop to stop, the more it sticks. Because a loop isn't only a thinking problem, it's often a nervous system problem. Your brain trying to protect you with repetition. In this video, we'll look at what mental loops really are and 4 simple exercises to step out of them without needing to win against your mind. Chapter 1. What mental loops really are. Mental loops often show up as rumination, worry, or self-criticism. They can also feel wordless, just a sense of spinning, like your mind is stuck in a roundabout with no exits. Here's a useful reframe. Your mind loops because it believes looping is helpful. It's searching for certainty. It's scanning for danger. It's rehearsing future pain so it feels less surprising. In other words, the loop is often an attempt at control, but the loop rarely produces clarity. It usually produces tension, and tension convinces the brain that the topic is urgent, which creates more looping. That's why fighting your thoughts aggressively can backfire. If you respond with panic or frustration, stop thinking. Your nervous system may interpret your reaction as proof that something is wrong. The brain doubles down. Important, keep going. So instead of trying to delete thoughts, we practice something gentler and more effective. Noticing the loop, creating a little distance, calming the body, and choosing one small action that breaks the circle. The goal isn't never loop again. The goal is to exit earlier and return to the present with less struggle. Now let's walk through 4 exercises, 4 different doors out of the same room. Chapter 2. 4 exercises to exit the loop. You don't need all of these. Pick the one that fits the moment. Exercise 1. Label plus return thinking. Best for replaying conversations, shame loops. Goal. Create space between you and the thought stream. When you're looping, thoughts feel like facts. Labeling reminds your brain, this is mental activity, not reality happening right now. How to do it. Notice your looping. Say gently in your mind, thinking. Or more specific, replaying, worrying, judging. Return to one neutral anchor for 10-20 seconds. Your feet on the floor, your hands resting, the breath moving in the nose. When the loop returns, it will. Label again and return again. This is not about making thoughts disappear. It's about changing your position. Instead of being inside the washing machine, you're sitting next to it, watching it spin. Each repeat is a small act of freedom. Exercise 2. Externalize plus. Contain, write the loop down. Best for sticky spirals, nighttime loops. Goal, take the loop out of your head and place it into a container. Loops thrive on vagueness. Writing makes them concrete. How to do it? Make 2 columns. Column A, loop thought. I'm falling behind. Column B, kind, grounded response. You're stressed. That makes everything feel urgent. This is a fear story, not a prophecy. Then add 1 line. Next tiny step. Not a life plan. 1 step that can happen later. Send 1 message tomorrow. Write 2 bullet points. This teaches your brain. We're not ignoring it. We're holding it. Exercise 3, the worry window, schedule the loop. Best for chronic worry, future what if loops. Goal. Reduce mental ambushes by giving worry a time and place. A loop often persists because the mind fears losing control. So we make a deal. Choose a daily 10 to 15 minute worry window, ideally afternoon. When looping starts outside that time, say, not now, I'll think about this at 5 jachas. Then, actually show up. Set a timer. Write worries. Brainstorm 1 practical step. When the timer ends, stop and do something grounding. Over time, your mind learns. It doesn't have to interrupt your life to be heard. Exercise 4. Break the loop through the body. 60-second reset. Best for anxiety spirals, racing thoughts. Goal: signal safety to the nervous system so the mind can soften. Loops aren't purely cognitive. If your body is in threat mode, your brain produces threat thoughts. So sometimes the fastest exit is physical. Pick one. A. Longer exhale breathing. Inhale 4, exhale 8. Longer exhale equals safety signal. B. Orienting. Slowly look around and name 5 neutral things. This returns the brain to here. C. Temperature shift. Cool water on your face. A sensory change can interrupt the loop. Then ask, what's one small thing I can do in the next 2 minutes? Not fix everything, just one small next action. Chapter 3. How to make these work in real life. A simple rule: match the exercise to the loop. Mental chatter, label plus return. Sticky, write plus contain. Future worry. Worry window, intense anxiety, body reset. And one more gentle truth: don't shame yourself for looping. Mental loops are often a sign of a mind that cares and a nervous system that's tired. Self-judgment fuels the loop. Kindness weakens it. Progress isn't no loops. Progress is noticing sooner. If you're in a mental loop right now, try this right now. Place a hand on your chest and say quietly, this is a looping moment. It makes sense. And I don't have to solve everything tonight. Then choose one exercise and do it for 1 minute. Not to become perfectly calm, just to create an exit. A small opening. Freedom is a series of tiny returns to the present. Subscribe and join me for more clarity. Let me know your questions in the comments.